What's up, y'all? I just want to make a video real quickly while it's on my mind. And don't worry about how I'm wearing this, all right? This makeshift turban. I just didn't want my company name being shown, right? I don't feel like I'm representing anybody other than myself while I'm making this video. I was watching the video, and this guy's talking about, like, the 8 different steps from turning to, like, a boy to a man, you know? And he's talking about this one point where, how it's very typical, he's kind of like there's some great points, but a bit kind of on the whole Manosphere red pill thing. So like, I take it with a grain of salt. But I like to watch these videos just to get insight of what some people say. And also, again, some points that are made are valid. I don't watch these videos a lot, as much as I used to, because I just didn't really care for the content anymore. But anyways, the point is, I just fell in this video, decided to watch it. And there's always a point that's made where these guys like talk about how women are born with innate value, right? Born with value. And that is true. That's not the point I'm negating. It's just, they talk about it so blandly, and they always make it seem like it's just she has value just because she's beautiful. Like, just because her looks. Like, that's, like, one, as if that's the main thing, and sometimes as if that's the only thing. Like, you hear the guys say that these women are just born value because she looks, you know, because she's fine, because she's beautiful. You know, people just want that. People just want to be around her because she's, I'm like, you know, they're halfway there. But the one, that not only is that not the main point, that's not the main reason why women are valuable innately. But two is like, they don't cover, like, I feel like what it is going to do, what it does, is sometimes can build resentment in men who then like start to scorn women. And like, one, first of all, dude, if you get scorned because you can't comprehend, or you can't just be okay with the fact that women are born with value, bro, you gotta grow up. You gotta grab your balls and tuck that shit out and tuck that shit down, right? You gotta get with it. You gotta get with it. All right, that's just the rule of nature. Women are born with value, but it's not just because they're beautiful, and they're not beautiful just because they're beautiful. You know they are, but like that's not the reason. That's not the natural reason. Women have innate value because they provide the one thing that nobody else can do, which the only other else is men. They do the one thing that men cannot do, and that's bring life onto earth. Bring life into this world. That's the one thing that women can do that men cannot do. I don't care what they say today. I don't care what it is, who it is. If you ain't a woman, you don't have a womb, man. Okay, but that's it. It is not to devalue women. Let me speak to the ladies real quick. Ladies, first of all, don't let feminism be out here making y'all feel like having kids or giving birth is something to scoff at, to laugh at, or to downplay. Because let me tell you, and this is just my opinion, if a woman did nothing else, and now hear me out, I know y'all about to get started. Y'all already looking at me like, what you about to say? What you about to say? What you about to say? Just hear it, just. Cause y'all think y'all know where I'm going, but you don't. You don't. I can't zoom in. You don't. If a woman did nothing else but give birth to a child, she would have provided more value than one man building 10 businesses, 6 figures each. Did I say that? Did y'all catch that first? All right, let me try it again. If a woman did nothing else but provide children to this world, she would have inherently, automatically, unequivocally provided more value based on the potential alone than one man creating 10 businesses, 6 figures each. I know some of y'all, especially y'all men, y'all gonna be looking at me like, cap. I'm like, but is it? Because last time I checked, one woman gave birth to Beethoven. Oh, the mind is stirring now. One woman gave birth to Elon Musk. Oh, One woman gave birth to Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Genghis Khan, Hitler, Albert Einstein, the good and the bad men. One woman gave birth to all these men. Not one woman. One woman each, right? Right? Two women can't give birth to one person. Obviously. That one child that woman gives birth to can change the absolute course, the entire course of human history. Her one child. One woman gave birth to Jesus. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's not downplay giving birth. Let's not downplay pregnancy. Let's not downplay the value. Like, that is why women are inherently valuable out the gate. Because every living human being that has walked and is walking and will walk on this earth came from the womb of a woman. A woman, man. Now, of course, it can't do it without a man's seed, of course. But it's kind of like this. And men and women who invest, it's like the stock market. Y'all appreciate this analogy. It's like if men, we provide the funds to the stock market, right? To a certain stock. And women, they're the company. And the child obviously is the stock. And nature or the stock market is going to grow that child, right? Or obviously there's ups and downs, but y'all, for the point, y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? Nature's going to take its course. The stock market's going to take its course. Man, we literally just provide the funds. In nature, man, we provide the seed to that woman. But it's kind of like the funds won't really matter. The seed don't really matter if there ain't nothing to grow it. If she ain't there to grow those funds, that seed, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. If a woman did nothing else, I'm not saying that's all women should do it. I'm not even saying that all women need to do that. There's plenty of women out there. All right. There's plenty of women out there having 8, 12 kids. Okay. Like, not every woman needs to. But I don't like the fact that it's being downplayed today. Like, it's one thing for a woman to naturally want to choose a career over starting a family. Do what you want to do, sis. Do your thing. But I don't like the notion of this I was going to say conjuring, but this indoctrinating, I don't know if that's the right word, but sort of influencing and manipulating women to have to choose a career over family, as if choosing a family today is seen as bad, which it is for some reason. Like, you don't have to, as a woman, you don't need to start a family, but it doesn't also need to be seen as a bad thing. Because how can it be? When that one child, again, like, your one child can change all of human history. So it's not that women are just inherently valuable just because they're beautiful, but they're beautiful because of their gift of giving life, of brewing and literally giving life to this world. That makes them more attractive in a sense, because we also don't talk about the fact that women are sought after and manipulated and used for that gift as well. So as much value as they're given innately, people use women all the time for that same exact gift, for that same exact value. Some people just want to extract the value from the vessel that is the woman. Now, ladies, I'm not just calling y'all a vessel, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all are a vessel, y'all are a temple, y'all are all these things, right? And y'all know there are people out there who just want to extract the value. As if the body don't matter, as if the emotion, the spirit, the person herself don't matter, right? So men, don't be out here getting mad at women for having innate value. If you started off with all that value, one, you'd be battling two things in life: your own ego, your own inflationary ego that's been inflated since birth, and people wanting to use or extract your value from you already. So it's not just a bed of roses that you're born with value as women. Men, there are pros and cons to either side. Women start off with 100% value, and their main job is to lessen the decreasing of that value. Yeah. Because the older they get, the less valuable they become. And that's the harsh truth of it, women. Y'all know it's true. That's the harsh truth of it. Women are born with 100% value. Men are born with 0. Women have to stop it as much as they can from going down. And men do their best to grow it as much as possible. And the also unfortunate truth is, once a woman's value goes down, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to keep it back up. So like once it starts going down a certain level, it's rarely going to go back up. I hate to say it like that. Y'all know it's true. This is human nature. For as a man, his value is kind of as much as he wants to make it. It can go as high as it can. But he has to create it. Like he has to. As in like a woman is going to go down no matter what. But you're born with everything, but it's going to go down no matter what. A man, it don't got to go up. If you decide to, you get to a certain age, you become a bum on the street, you ain't got no value. And you can stay all the way down there until you die. A man's value is based off him alone. Or a woman is based off her actions. That's why a woman who has class and dignity sustains her value at a high level for a much longer time. I was just reading this book, The 48 Laws of Power, and I believe it was Queen Elizabeth, or one of the queens. She remained a virgin her whole life, right? But the amount of power that she had, because people wanted to be her suitor. They wanted her to have their kids. This guy, that guy, this prince, this king, this whatever, wanted her to be the one to have their kids, right? They wanted that value. And she used that to her advantage to create peace and connections between states, right? Create different relationships between states. And she used that to her advantage. So her value was at 195 her whole life. Because she had dignity, she had class. It's not that you got to remain a virgin, but that's why a woman who can restrain herself actually has way more power than one who just lets go. I don't care what they say today. And because it's still true today. All these women that are out here getting ran through in the streets are not seen as valuable. And we all know it's true. So if you're doing it and you know somebody who's doing it, ladies, y'all know it's true. That's why if you're the one not running the streets and your friend is, you encourage her because you're like, well, that's one less woman that I got to worry about. Oof. Oof. Ugh. Was that too? Yeah, don't watch this video with your friends. Ooh, is that too close to the? Y'all, hey. Because for men, it's the same way on the other side. It's like, this is also harsh, but it's like we as men, we know we have to grow our own values on an individual level. But if one of our dudes is just not cutting it, it's like, bro, I can try to show you, I can give you the game, but I'm not gonna hold your hand, bro. If you fall to the wayside, I got to put my mask on first. You know what I'm saying? It's harsh, but it just is what it is. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. But I just wanted to make that point. Men, first of all, stop getting mad at women for being born about. Again, it ain't all sunshine and roses, right? They're not just walking through life like, oh, I have all this value, because everybody's trying to take it. Level up yourself, right? Match. If you want a woman with high value, bring it. Here's what I'll say. I'll leave it with this. I know it'd be starting because I'd be thinking about a lot at one time. I only have one mouth. All right. The type of woman that you attract as a man, the type of woman that you attract, her value is going to be equal to the value that you got. Oh. I want to say that again because that was a bar and a half. The type of woman that you attract at any time in life is going to be equal to the value that you have as a man. Now, let's just say you got all this value as a man. Of course, there's going to be plenty of women out there, but when I say attract, the type of woman that you attract, as in you're attracting, as in you're only seeing the type of women. There are going to be women that are attracted to you that are not as valuable to you. But don't discredit the fact that you are also attracting. That means you also have some sort of power in what you attract. So I'm talking about what you are attracting, who you're attracting. As in, if you're a certain value of man, you're not going to be attracted because you're not attracting. Women might want to look at you that are not as valuable. But because you're on a different level, they're not going to be attractive. Does that make sense? Like, you are attracting a type of woman. Whatever level you are in life as a man, whatever woman you are attracting, right? You're attracting and committing to is going to be equal to the value that you have as a man. And that's just a goddamn fact. Because I tell you what, where I'm at right now, I'm going to speak humbly. I wouldn't attract a woman who has like the value of a princess or a queen, right? Or a woman who is has this just regalness to her, right? I ain't there yet in life, but I understand that. And I understood the women that I've attracted before were at my level. Everybody who attracts whoever they attract is at their level. When I say attract, again, some of you attract and you are like dating, talking to, whatever. You're never going to date anybody who's above or like much higher or much lower than your level. And again, that's something else. But just to add a little bit to this value, add more value to the value, right? That just is what it is. So if you feel like you're attracting a certain type of people, the common denominator is you. So build your value up, man. And also don't be mad at these women. Oh, my teacher's that yellow? Oh, God. Don't look at that, y'all. Don't look. Look, y'all. Hey. All right. Teeth aren't even supposed to be that white. Don't be trying me, all right? Like, look it up. Teeth have a sort of hue. I think I saw once. Anyways, the point is, men, don't be mad at women. They got it rough just as much as we do. It's just a different type of rough. Okay? It's just a different, we need more men out there with more strength and gumption. And if you're getting mad at women, how their lives are being led, try being one. I promise you, it's not as smooth as you think it is. I promise you. Ooh, because I know there's plenty of men out there that are like, man, I wish I was a woman. I was like, really? You wish that you were a woman. You wish that for 90% of your life and your day-to-day, people who are talking to you and being nice to you, especially men, and let's just keep it a buck, because men, we are men and we know how men think. Okay? Especially if a woman, if she knows she's attractive, I mean, and I'm not even going to say like that. Women of all sorts of looks. Men are talking to all women. Every person is created for some other person on the other side. So I'm not even going to say it like that. Whatever your attraction may be, higher or lower, whatever, it don't matter. Some dude is talking to you. All right? You want to live a life not knowing whether this man is actually being genuine or he's trying to get to something else. You want to live a life where you're essentially more easily manipulated by your emotions. You're more controlled by your emotions and they just fluctuate at any time. You want to live a life like that. You want to live a life where you have constant pressure to be married to a man and have kids. And should you choose a career, off with your head, because she's a witch, burn her at the stake. You want to live a life like that? Okay. Mind you, you're a woman. You want to be a woman? I promise you, you're still going to shit, fart, and piss. I promise you. They do all that too. Right? You're going to have this constant pressure to look a certain way and have your aesthetics up. Right? And for women who are like, I don't give a damn. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. To a degree, you do. You do. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, being a woman it ain't just easy. Now, I can't speak wholly because I don't know. Obviously, I'm a man. Again, I don't give a damn where we are in history. I'm obviously a man. Ain't nobody during this whole video ever thought that, man, he might be a woman. No, I'm clearly a man. So I've never been a woman. I don't know. Ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I've had lady friends and like, I listen. I would never sit up here and be like, I wish I was a woman, because being a man, Do you know how many women say, I wish I was a man? Because they think it's easy. The grass always seems greener on the other side. Well, guess what? The grass is not green on the other side. It's just more grass. It's just more grass. And grass is grass. Grass is grass. Stay easy, y'all.